Being a single woman in LA can be awesome. The nightlife, the beach, the shopping, the fun. But somehow, all of that seems to change when you're middle-aged. My name is Fran, Argentina-born, single, and yep, middle-aged. My midlife crisis hit me hard, so I decided to fight back by embarking on a quest. Visiting all 50 states before I'm 50 and taking you along with me. Okay, world, here we go. Planes, trains, and automobiles, buckle up, because this is going to be one heck of a ride. Welcome to my 50 before 50. Warning, I have an accent. Sometimes it may be hard to understand what I'm saying. Occasional grammatical mistakes may be heard or read. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome to a very special episode featuring two very special guests. Though getting to the state was actually kind of a challenge. Okay, waiting to be back on the road. And here we go again. Student number 3. Number 4. What a great time I found to drive. And one more. I wonder how many more kids? That's okay. We can absolutely wait. And just when we were done with all the kids... Interesting, right? Anyway, after countless delays, I finally crossed the state line. I was so excited that this time I had to step out of the car. I still had some more driving to do, but what the heck is that? Anyway, before arriving to my first destination of Deadwood. So it was a quick dinner and off to bed to kick off my big South Dakota shared adventure the following day. Okay guys, South Dakota, and I'm over the moon. I have a pretty good reason for it. And that reason is that I'm picking up my friends Pablo and Beth from the airport because they just flew in to visit South Dakota with me. Yay! This should be fun. This should be fun. I have pretty cool things planned out for the three of us, and I'm super happy that I'm going to see some familiar faces because after all, this state is all about faces. Here we are. Yep, that has to be them. I found one of my co-riders outside fairly quickly and quite excited.
Yay! Yes! Yes!
I found them! Yay! And the other one waiting inside. Now that the crew is complete,
We made it!
it is time for introductions. Meet my friend Beth. Bostonian, well-traveled and former athlete, this one enjoys playing beach volleyball with friends, is an amazing aunt, and even a better friend, among many other things. And in the other corner, or should I say seat, there's Pablo. A fellow Argentinian, this one is a soccer, polo, and rugby fan, a devoted husband, brother, and dog daddy, and even a better friend, among many other things. How lucky am I to have friends like these? Now back to the road.
South Dakota!
South Dakota! Yeah, baby.
Hey, baby. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Our first stop was Sturgis, home to the world-famous Sturgis motorcycle rally. We started with a much-needed lunch at the world-famous Knuckle Saloon. Knuckle Saloon, and it was very good.
Very
And
famous. Very famous.
world famous.
Yeah.
And then, of course, we paid our visit to the Sturgis Motorcycle Museum and Hall of Fame. We are going to the museum, to the Sturgis Motorcycle Museum. Let's go in.
We're thrilled. We're very excited.
Needless to say that this place is every biker's dream, and they do an amazing job at preserving and promoting the history of motorcycling. Oh, that's us! And if you're not already a fan coming in, chances are you'll be one before you leave. At least you're gonna look like one. Time to go back to Deadwood, where we would spend our first night.
Oh, we're on?
Yeah.
We're on. Located in the Black Hills, this small town has a rich gold rush past, so we put on our hats and set out to discover it. Downtown Deadwood. Very much an old western city, Deadwood still has plenty of saloons and numerous gambling spots. Once home to the likes of Wild Bill Hickok and Calamity Jane, both of whom are buried here, you can learn more about their history at the famous Saloon 10, where Wild Bill was shot and killed back in 1876. So that, guys, is the Franklin Hotel, and inside it is the oldest restaurant in South Dakota. Oldest in the whole state. We're gonna have dinner here and probably call it a night because tomorrow's gonna be a big day. This hotel first opened in 1903, as did the Legend Steakhouse inside of it. And of course, as legendary as this place is, there was a wait list. So there's an hour wait. There's an hour wait for dinner at this very special. As I was saying, there's an hour wait for this restaurant, this very special steakhouse, which is the first restaurant in the whole state, the oldest. Not the first, actually, the oldest. So they haven't killed me yet. They're very tired, but we're game. We're gonna have a drink and wait. This better be good. Cheers! Yay!
Oh, you're not supposed to toast water.
It has to be double. Well, anyway, here we go. An hour wait. Yay, Deadwood. Finally, we had dinner. And with these two about to pass out... Okay. Bye, good night, guys. It was time to go rest. Okay, we might have checked out some line dancing before that, but as the following day was a big one, we all went to bed right after that. Or at least, so I thought. Well, good morning, people. We are winners. Actually, Pablo is, but I guess we're going to be sharing. Apparently, the previous night, Pablo went gambling. And what do you know? Yep. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Or he just won a few bucks. Whatever. We'll take either. Okay, here we go. Off to Mount Rushmore, South Dakota's main attraction, and the main reason these two joined me here, let's face it. Yes, pun intended. But along the way, there were many other great places to see.
South Dakota!
Yay! We started with a quick stop at the Pactola Reservoir along the Blue Star Memorial Highway. This is the largest and deepest reservoir in the Black Hills National Forest, and it is simply beautiful. And then it was time for Crazy Horse. So that over there is the Crazy Horse Memorial. And this one over here is a Crazy Pablo. And yeah, that is the largest face carved on stone here. It is larger than the ones over in Mount Rushmore, which is really, really close, and we're about to hit. This monument was named after a brave Lakota warrior, and its construction began in 1948. It is considered the 8th wonder of the world in progress. A progress that is very slow, as they accept no government funding, only private donations. So the chances of seeing it finished anytime soon are quite slim. And this is what it will eventually be many years from today, whenever it's finished. We continued our drive down the Needles Highway to visit Custer State Park's Wildlife Loop. And yes, we were looking for wildlife. More specifically,
We are
There you
looking for
go.
this.
bison or buffalo or tatanka,
Tatanka.
which we just learned is actually the same animal. It's just 3 different names, and for some reason, buffalo is not correct.
According to that guy.
Yeah, and then we stepped in, we started driving in, and everything, all the signs say buffalo. So, I don't know. And soon enough, this 18-mile drive inside Custer State Park runs along over 70,000 acres of preserved land and allows you to see wild animals at a very close proximity. The loop includes the Bison Center, which we also visited, and fosters tons of information about this beautiful creature. Back on the road again, along with all the motorcycles, it was time to visit Mount Rushmore. Have I mentioned the motorcycles? Yep. Plenty and plenty and plenty of them. Are you counting? You see, the road to Mount Rushmore is quite winding and narrow, so you have to be mindful when sharing it, not only due to the impressive number of bikes on it, but mostly due to its many one-way tunnels. Tunnels that offer you the first glimpse at these massive sculptures. Can you see them? I can't, I'm just asking.
No.
Oh, there they are. Can you see them? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh!
Oh, wow.
Can you see them in the back? It was it's time to practice our Mount Rushmore faces, though we were never really successful at it. Preview, we're 1 mile away from Mount Rushmore. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Yay!
Bye.
We are entering
Yes.